okay? That was me doing an impression of a car. But what I was trying to do was this was supposed to be a little live com as I played the game, but of course, I can't, focus and talk at the same time. It ends up getting fucked up, so I just end up with doing a commentary later. So, let's get into it. So, what's this video going to be about? Well, don't let it freak you out just because it's some little racing gameplay. Don't get scared. I'm going to tie this in with Xamarin now. I'm going to talk about why I love racing, little things about racing, and, why it might... the mentality that racing brings or gives you. Okay? So, and don't, please, I swear to God, do not, ignore, don't criticize my game, my driving in the background. I didn't play this game in like a year, okay? And I woke up and I was super, groggy. It was the first thing I did in the morning was try to go and get this gameplay. And then, of course, the first fucking race I did, it was fucking raining. So just, please, bear with me. Do not talk shit about my driving. Don't do it. I will find you. I will hurt you. The last lap I know got rough in the race because I was trying to go faster than I should have. But why I love racing, okay? And first thing I think about when racing, well, I like to say I have racing in my blood. You ever hear that? I have racing in my blood. It's not because, well, a couple of my cousins, my uncle, one of my uncles was actually a crew chief for Alan Kulwicki, which actually ended up being a famous NASCAR champion before he tragically died. Back when he was running at local circuits, he was on his pit crew. Knew Alan Kulwicki, but nobody in my family races, or like seriously, maybe a couple. They used to a couple locally and whatnot, but so I don't say racing's in my bloodline like that. I say racing's in my blood. It's because when I'm at a racetrack or around a racy field or just around some nice sports cars or something, or just playing the fucking game like this, if I'm in a really intense battle, if I'm playing, side by side, usually I play NASCAR more, but this, you make right turns in this race, and you make right turns. There's a left turn, there's a right turn coming up. And it's not just turn left, but it gets the blood flowing. And I mean flowing everywhere, if you catch my drift, okay? I remember one time, put it this way, it was me, my sister's boyfriend, her brother, and they're like her cousin or something. We were about to go midnight bowling. So I guess it was like a Saturday night, at like 10 o'clock, 11, something like that. We start going down Highway 100. Highway 100 is just like this long strip of flat, nice road where people would go to not drag race but cruise. If you just cruising and you go cruising around, and so we were basically in the middle of their cruising, just driving by, looking at this, and oh my God, there were just so many little pimped out street cars. It was so awesome. Like, I couldn't control myself. I was like, oh my God, look at this. There's a Nissan 350Z, there's a Mazda RX-8, Mazda RX-7 is the best car, by the way. If I could ever drive one of those, oh my God. But it was just like, oh my, I had the stiffest boner I can ever remember. Ever. And I mean, this isn't just one of those, mock playing around with yourself boners that you get. This was like a fucking, it needed its own theme song. It was just like, oh my God. And I was like, oh my God. It was amazing. That's what I'm trying to say. And ever since then, I've never gone back. And that's one reason you're like, oh, Indy, you like racing, you must have your driver's license. No, I'm 20-year-old. I failed my temps test, okay? I don't have my license. I can't even get my temps. You have to take a little question test and blah, blah, blah. You can only get 10 wrong. And I get to the last fucking question, and I have 9 wrong. I know I have 9 wrong. Going into the last question. I was so pissed. I was sitting there, I was like, I don't know the fucking answer, I'm gonna get fucking wrong, this is fucking bullshit, and I got the fucking thing wrong, and I failed the quiz by one fucking question. And apparently, I asked my parents the question, they didn't even know the answer. My sister didn't have that question when she took it. That's what's dangerous. How the kill people want to ban weed and shit and ban others things? You know, fuck. I always say jokingly, but half seriously, we need to ban cars from society because people are retarded and can't control themselves. Because cars kill a lot more people than marijuana. You know, whether it be drunk driving or just being a fucking idiot on your cell phone. I don't think humans should be able to drive cars. It's because they're just too dumb. I would get way too distracted. Like I said, I'm too retarded to do it. I would want to be in those like street race scenarios. I know I won't be able to control myself. That's why I've never really cared about. I mean, I've driven a go-kart, I've driven a lawnmower at a good speed. I've backed up a car on the driveway, pretty fast actually. But I can drive. I just choose not to because I can't control myself, and I know that. And I don't think other humans can. It's scary that my sister can drive. That's what scares me. She could pass a test, but I couldn't. I could outdrive her every fucking day of the week. Anywho, where was I? Racing. Racing is a sport of champions. My uncle said this, I'll never forget it. Racers are the most competitive people you're going to find out there. You're not going to find, if you take the top 10 competitive people in sports, I guarantee about 6, 7 of them are going to be race car drivers. Because that's how we are. It doesn't matter if you're battling for first, battling for second, battling for last. You wanna just go ahead. You wanna pass somebody. You wanna get faster. You put down a good lap time. Get a minute. You wanna get 59 seconds. You know, you always wanna do better. You always wanna improve. You always wanna go get ahead of whoever's ahead of you and go fast. You know, and I think I use that mentality in a lot of games, and Zam too. Zam is that way. Never settled for second place or whatever. You wanna get first. And then even if you aren't first, you still want to do better. You want to trim down that lap time. Only got 100 kills, you want to get 120 kills running. Some shit like that, And you gotta be the best to beat the best. Or to be the best, you gotta beat the best. So, you don't wanna play in these little fuckboy divisions, You wanna be the world champion. Okay? You don't wanna settle for anything else. Can't it's like if you're playing on a sports team. That's the one thing about UU that kind of annoyed me, but nobody in UU was really a sports fan. They were just, as Mixa was and Kick-Arts, but they like soccer. That was it. Everyone else, I guess, I don't know. I guess UU is really a bunch of computer geeks, but there's nothing wrong with that. But it just really annoyed me that I had no one to talk to in UU ever really about sports. They never got too excited about it, at least to the extent that I do. They're gonna follow it along enough, What was I saying? If you're on a sports team, I played basketball and golf in high school. I was ineligible most of the time, but I still got the practice and shit, and that's what I love. I love meshing with the team and whatnot. And so if you're ever on a team in sports and there was an A and B team, you didn't try to be on the B team, did you? You didn't want to be with the fuckboys, the losers, you wanted to be on the A team, And you got competitive to get on the A team, and that's what you got to do. You want to play against the best. You want to be with the best. You want to be on the A team, don't you? You don't want to settle for that fuckboy B team in basketball or other soccer. For your Europeans. Does anyone like Formula One, the gameplay here? I've never found anybody. Formula One's the second biggest sport in the world. Nobody in UU likes it. So. Else is there? Just a quick point down. So, besides racing, makes me horny. Racing is a very competitive sport, and I love it. I don't know how other people can't do it. And a lot of people ask me, like, what my name is, or not why my name is Indy or whatever, or why I have a 33 in my name, and that directly ties to the Indianapolis 500. Back in 2007. The IndyCar series, their motto or their theme song was that if you watch my Indytage V2, the song "I Am Indy," that was from the IndyCar series. That was their thing. That was the thing they played. So, and my passwords at the time were just whatever cool phrase was in my head. So it happened to be Indy that time, or that was my username. So I was like, okay, I am Indy, and then one time, you need a number sometimes for username. So I was like, well, 33 cars start the Indianapolis 500. I'm Indy 33. I've liked that one ever since, and that's why it's stuck. So that's where I got that song from my Indy Taj V2. Some people asked me, and um, then that's why my name is the way it is too. So other than that, I guess I'm just gonna end the video. Nice little piece of the fuck out. Maybe Rand Paul. He will not be the 45th president of the United States because he has dropped out, which makes me lose a lot of faith in my country. But I know what happens. Rand Paul always said people want to choose security over liberty. A false sense of security, but instead they chose free college over liberty with Bernie Sanders. And a lot of the youth vote went there because they're just stupid young kids. And I just completely changed the subject of the video and kind of pissed off now. But hey, Trump 2016, I won't be voting for him, but it'll be a hell of a lot of fun if he's president. That's all. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace the fuck out.